Hey guys, so I'm taking the sleeper train from Örebro to Östersund. It's like a almost 9-hour journey. Never taken such a train before, and actually the best thing about this so far is that I was supposed to go into this couchette or coupe with 3 people maximum. But actually the conductor lady put me in my separate room, or couchette, whatever it's called, by myself. So basically I'm gonna be by myself on my own the whole like 9 hours, like 8 and something, which is great. I don't know how much sleeping is gonna be involved because it's really wibbly wobbly. As I can feel, it's quite an old train. It's interesting, yeah. But I thought this was such a unique experience. I might as well record it. Like, I just got on the train like 10 minutes ago, and there's these cards that they give you. Let me show you. Where is it? It's like this. And yeah, I'm probably should look in the camera. Anyway, so it's like this card, like this. What are these called? The really old card style. I'm not sure. Anyway, actually I'm going to be a little bit lower volume because people might be sleeping. Sorry. So they gave me this card for the door, but you have to have the card to get back in, and I forgot it. I was like enthusiastically put my stuff down. I was like, holy shit, I get my own couchette. Went out of this room, and then closed myself out, of course. And I had to find the conductor lady two wagons down, and she let me back in. So it's, you have to take the card. It's really important. Let's discover this space together. So this is a light switch, fire alarm. There's a bed upstairs. I wonder how they get up there. I think they're supposed to, like a ladder. Oh yeah, the ladder's here, and this is supposed to go maybe there, or like onto the bed, so a person can go up. I'm not sure. But no one's there, it's just me, so that's fine. I don't even know how 3 people could fit there. This is a 1-person bed. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the other one. This can be folded down. So this is the second one, and then like this is mine. Wow, like 3 people in such a small room. I mean, it's quite the experience, but I am grateful that I don't have anybody here. Okay, I have some light switches. So this is the light. Yeah, like a small light for each bed. I can listen to, I'm not sure what. I will check that. Some volume knobs or buttons. Oh man, wow, this train ride is not smooth. Okay, it's like train personnel, and then vectoring. Oh, you can actually ask to wake you up, or how? I don't know. I need to check. Maybe. Well, I think I'll just wake up with my phone. Or maybe I won't sleep at all because it's really wibbly wobbly. I'm gonna check all of these later. So yeah, these are kind of the seat numbers, but it doesn't matter now because now it's a bed. I actually have a counter, which I think, yep, transforms into a sink. That's very nice. And I'm guessing this is the water. Indeed. Yeah, not potable. This is the temperature knob, I think. Although the whole thing just moves around. Is it attached to anything at all? Probably. It's like a small shelf. That's none of my business, I guess. So a little sink. If I fold it back down, yeah, it's counter or a table even. Maybe I'll actually eat something. I know it's like 10 o'clock. It's like half past 10 at night, as you can see. Yeah, the view is great. That's me. Oh yeah, what do we have here? Cabinet? Oh no. Some cups. Vatten. That's water. Okay, so there is no drinking water from the tap, but they give you some. Excellent. Yeah, temperature, it's on max. It's like 20 degrees, perfectly fine. Soap, coat hanger. These are the very important cards. Coat hanger. Yeah, there's my coat. Ladder. Okay. And do they give you any bed sheets or no? I guess not. Huh, so they don't give you any bed sheets. I didn't know if they would. What do I do? They do. Oh, sorry, it's like right up there. Okay. Towel and pillow and blanket and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I figured they would give you that. Okay. That's really fun. So I put up this ladder and I think I'm gonna speak really quietly because there might be people sleeping right beside me in the actual one that I was supposed to go in. Or maybe that's 2 ways down. I don't know. I also noticed that there's this small like table, foldable table thing, which is very nice. So let's go up and check out the bed sheets. I hope this holds. Actually, I could sleep in this bed. I'm not sure if this is like more rugged during the trip or it doesn't really matter. No, I guess I'll take the bottom one. Yeah, so pillows, bed sheets, towels, very good. 3 of them. And some space to put your stuff. Also, there's this net on the side of the upper bed to make sure you don't fall off during your sleep. That's very thoughtful and handy. So I made the bed, the upper one, I decided, because it's actually wider than that one. Because as you can see, there's this cushion where you sit usually, and I did see some marks there on the wall, implying that it can be folded up. And I started moving it, it creaked, it made some really weird noises, so I decided I would, oh man, okay, the train is taking a turn. It's really heavy. I don't think there's gonna be much sleep. So anyway, I made the bed. I couldn't figure out how the linen worked and all the bed sheets. It's really confusing. It's like I have one blanket and one piece of linen and one like protector underneath, you know, the one that goes like right here, this one that protects the actual mattress. So mattress protector, I guess. But I have 3 pillows and 3 towels. So, but I'm just one person. But how are they? Were they just expecting me here, or should all 3 people share one blanket? I don't know. So I'm trying this headphone thing, and it's just beeps. Like all 3 channels. It's like beeps, beep, beep, and like different rhythm. Maybe with the phone, you can hear with the phone, I don't know. What? What is this? What is this supposed to be? I don't get it. Is this some kind of code that I should understand? Let me know. I mean, the volume works, so I can make it louder or quieter. Yay. No idea. So, a little bit of story time. Since I don't really want to go to sleep right away. So this train is rocking all the way. Whoa, it feels like we're gonna. It actually feels like we're gonna derail like any moment, but I hope not. It's lightning fast. So interesting lights. So I'm a volunteer in Sweden, and I've been here for like 6 weeks, something like that. And first so my story is I was working at a Swedish company back home, then decided I kind of had enough. I really liked my job, like really, believe me, but I think I put too much on myself and got overwhelmed, burned out even. I worked probably more than I should have, and I wanted to come to Sweden with the company because it's a Swedish company. You can do that, relocate, transfer. And actually the management said, okay, let's try it. And I've been in like constant conversation with them for the past couple of years now to make it happen, and it never did. And we got close to it a couple of months ago. There was supposed to be an opportunity, a role for me, like an opening. I applied for it, and they never even called me in for an interview. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. Then on like one summer morning, I woke up and I remembered, oh wait, there's Workaway. If you don't know Workaway, it's like this global database of these so-called hosts all over the world that you can go to and help them in whatever. So you basically work for them, usually for free. Sometimes they pay you. I've never been paid, so I don't know how that works. But like generally, you work for them, and in exchange, you get accommodation and food. So you basically eat what they eat. You can make your own stuff if you want something that they don't have, you can buy your own stuff, of course. And the whole thing is very communal and sharing experiences all over the world in like this alternative way. It's like traveling. So usually people go to another country to do this. Like they don't do it in their homeland because that's boring. You could, but what's the point? If you can actually go to another country, you pay for your trip, of course, but once you're there, you don't really have to have that many expenses. Like that's the whole point. It's like really cheap traveling opportunity, but I wouldn't emphasize the traveling part. Of course, that's the important thing. It's like the more important aspect is, I think, helping, sharing like knowledge, and like you sharing your knowledge about yourself, your country, your work skills, whatever, with the host, and the host doing it vice versa. It's really a two-way thing. And with this, you can get to many places where you probably wouldn't end up otherwise. So that's basically it. If you have a particular skill that you think is very useful, then go for it. That's the best. I think you will be very sought after. I think if you have like carpentry skills, mechanical skills, electrical, maybe like building. These are the most common ones. And gardening, farming, animal care, so on. So most of these are like practical work. So like woodwork, carpentry, and the others I've mentioned. But also sometimes there might be some like digital content creation opportunities. That's what I usually call them, like whatever you're making with a computer, videos, pictures, text for a blog or anything. And I almost got one opportunity in Norway, up north, like close to Tromsø, but not in Tromsø, like on an island, where, among other things, I would have edited videos, I think, and like work with WordPress blog websites, which I know from like 15 years ago when I had a blog, like a personal blog, while I was in high school. But this thing never transpired. The woman, the host, didn't need me in the end, so she was on the fence already. She didn't know whether she wanted me. In the end, she said no, but maybe later. So far, I've only had actually one workaway experience in Varberg in Sweden with a family for 3.5 weeks, where we were mostly fixing up a stuga, these little that's one of these little like Swedish cabins, the red cabins that you can see all around, the cottages, like these little houses all over the country. We were fixing up that, so we did the outside wood paneling, hammering, nailing, screwing, and painted it red. It was really nice. And they're going to, or maybe have already sold the whole place, like the plot around it. And that was the job. And in the meantime, they took me to some places. They gave me a bike. I could go to town, explore. I went to the sauna and had a cold dip in the ocean afterwards. It was really fun. We're slowing down. Maybe this is town. And we exchanged, I don't know, like hundreds of stories. We talked. There were many people living in this house because some of the rooms were rented out to local, like people living and working, like living in the house but working in the local area. And also on my last week, another workawayer came back actually from Italy. She was already here last year, and she decided she didn't want to live in Italy for now at least, and she is seeking a job in Sweden. So she joined as well. I've known about Workaway for at least 10 years. Right after university, we were talking about doing this, like having a gap year after our studies before starting work, and we never did, or I never did. And I don't know any people who actually done it, like personally. I don't think I have any, not even friends, like closer, like acquaintances that have done it. But it was in the back of my mind for years. And now 10 years have passed, and I did it. It felt like the inevitable and right thing to do in life as a next step, to just explore, travel, meet people, work, of course. Like that's one of the main aspects of it, that you're not just vacationing for months. You could do that, but you're actually working, helping people, and yada yada yada, the things I've already said. So now I'm on the sleeper train because I've had like this. I actually had like a holiday week last week where I didn't work. I stayed in Örebro at a friend's place. They were so kind to lend me their apartment because they were not there for the whole week. And then I really liked the town. I never would have gotten there on my own, I think, and it was so lovely. And I met actually a lot of people in this 1 week, and I think I'm gonna talk about my experiences and my adventures in Örebro in a different video. But yeah, and before that week, I also had another so-called holiday week, or whatever you want to call it. So I basically have 2 weeks off where I didn't work and didn't have a host, and I met some colleagues from my past company because they already had like plans to come to the Swedish office, one of the Swedish offices, to meet some colleagues in Sweden who I met as well. And then there was this that was in Gothenburg, and also we went to Stockholm with some of them because there was this conference, and I was invited to the conference even though I didn't like I'm not an employee of the company anymore, but still they let me in. It was so much fun. And then now I'm actually heading to my next destination, which will be up at the Arctic Circle, close to the town of Jokkmokk, which is known for its Sami population and Sami culture. But the woman I will be staying at is not Sami, she's Dutch, she's from the Netherlands. I think she has been living there, or at least in Sweden, for 15 years. So that's 15. And she's building a sauna. And I saw, she already sent me pictures of this sauna. It's like a hexagonal thing, it's really interesting. I'm gonna definitely make some videos about that. If I can, yeah. So that's kind of a new destination, but also there's this other guy in the Jokkmokk area who's from Latvia, and he has like 9 huskies. Actually, it's like Greenland dogs. 2 of them are Alaskan huskies and 7 of them are Greenland dogs. I'm not an expert. I don't know anything about them. I know that they're different. They're very tough dogs, and they're sled dogs. So they're, he's training them for sledding in the winter, and they're going out into the nature and do some sledding. And I talked for 1 hour with him yesterday, which was very nice, and I had the feeling that we could have really good conversations if I went to his place, maybe after the place I'm going to now. But the thing is, he doesn't have any specific tasks right now that I could do, but nevertheless, I think he said that he could use my company anytime, and we kind of just left it open, and we'll see how the sauna building goes with the woman. She's not so good in English, so maybe that's gonna be a hindrance, but I don't think so. And then maybe later I can go to this Latvian guy, Didzis, sorry, I can't pronounce your name, his place. And yeah, that's the plan. So, this is the town of Västerås. Yeah, I'm right there in the reflection. So, we're just leaving Västerås. I've never been actually, so now I can check it out during the night, at least the train station. And according to schedule, there's not gonna be a next stop for like, I think 4 hours actually. And it's interesting, it was kind of weird, this whole schedule thing. This is train 74, but this goes to different destination than where I want to go, which is actually train 70. But the conductor lady told me that's because this train splits. So we are at the front. We're gonna go to destination A, so Östersund, and then Duved, and then and then the other part of the train is going to the other destination. But from the website, you could never tell that actually. So it was the information was not the greatest. So I think I'm at least I will try to get some sleep. I have some like medication, not sleeping pills or anything. Stuff in my back pocket that may be useful, and then we'll see. So now I will actually try and sleep. So, good night. Hey. Good morning. It's 6:20 in the morning. I actually got some sleep. Sorry, I can't open my eyes because of the light. I definitely dreamed, so I did get some sleep. Not a lot, and in like little pieces, and not sure how deep, but I feel quite okay. And the train just stopped at our penultimate stop, and I'm getting off in like 40 minutes, and I have to catch a bus. Originally I had a half-hour transfer window, the time, but since we got some delays, I think it will be like 10 minutes or maybe even less. I don't know when we'll get there, but apparently if I miss it, the train company will like reimburse me or find me a hotel and book me to the next possible bus. But I think that only happens if I absolutely couldn't catch the bus. So if there's gonna be like 5 minutes and I missed it because I just couldn't run that fast or something, I guess that's not happening, so we'll see. Gällö. Yeah, no idea where that is. Yeah, I can actually see some dusk or sorry, dawn. So like twilight. But that's not east. Actually, I don't know which way is east. There's something smoking in the background, and yeah, I should be in Östersund in I think 40 minutes, but as you can see now, we are standing still. So anything could happen. I mean, I just hope if we get delayed more, then we get delayed as much that I couldn't in any way reach the bus. Because then it's up to the train company to decide my fate. I don't want to have like a 2-minute transfer window. So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, this is the toilet. It's pretty clean. It's not a bad smell or anything. So I'm gonna do my thing. It fits perfectly. So I figured if they gave me water, I'm gonna have some. Yeah. Det är vatten. What I didn't find was a trash can. Only these plastic bags. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just take the trash with me. It's probably right in front of my nose. I just don't see it, but I don't think so. We're going really fast, actually. If you can see. I don't know how fast because I don't have a GPS app that could tell me. I wanted to download one, but I was lazy. But by checking, I think it's at least 130, 40, maybe 60. I don't know how fast this train goes. It's definitely more than 120. In one of my dreams on the train, or the dream, I'm not sure. It's been honking a lot. It hasn't done that during the trip, or maybe I just slept over it. So in my dream, I dreamt that I had so we were in high school or something like that, because one of my high school classmates was in it, and he got pissed, like he got upset. I pissed him off somehow, and then he tried to get back to me aggressively by, I'm not sure how, like maybe hitting me, punching me, or just pranking me somehow. And I stood up for myself, and I didn't let it, and I hit back, and then I woke up on the train in the middle of Sweden. And this classmate of mine was like not even one of my close friends in real life. He was just one of the guys who was there, and I don't know why this happened. I mean, who knows why dreams happen. Haven't been talking to him, haven't even been thinking of him like any time in the past years, so it's really interesting. Right now, according to the timetable schedule, I should have 11 minutes to catch the bus, so I should be able to do that. It's like right there by the trains, I think. Sorry, I had a cold for the last couple of days. I will probably ask someone if they know where the bus is, and I will not be able to record actually catching the bus because I have 3 bags and no spare hands. Maybe I will have my hand, but yeah, probably not. And then if I catch the bus, it's 9 more hours on the bus, with maybe sleeping, maybe not. Who knows if I'm gonna have a seatmate at this hour? I don't know, we'll see. Oh, an interesting side note. The American presidential election is just happening. As we speak, the counting of the votes is on its way. So basically, I slept over the whole thing. I don't think we have a winner yet, but at least I know that if if like civil war is gonna break out, or like a world war because people are upset in the USA, you never know, then I can seek shelter in the vast dark wilderness of northern Sweden around the Arctic Circle, and no one will find me. Okay, so far it seems Trump is winning, which, to be honest, would not be a surprise. I would be surprised if Harris won. I guess that's not gonna happen. So it was it's funny sleeping over this historical event. I think I'm just gonna shut up and enjoy the view. according to the timetable, it should depart in 10 minutes from stop A. There it is.